welcome. You are at the Kent Cornucopia 2016 Parade Day. The Kent Cornucopia Days Parade and the Kent Lions Club are proud to be a Seafair event. The Seafair staff assists us in many organizational ways all through the planning of Kent Cornucopia. The Seafair Marshals organize the parade partnership and participants in our lineup and make sure that today's parade is fun and safe for everyone. Joining me today, I have Melissa, who in 2009 was part of our Miss Cornucopia court, and I have Methula from 2014, who is helping with us today. Down on the street, I have Renalyn from 2010, and I'm Patty Sikora with Kent Lions.
So I have here a letter from our Mayor of Kent, Zette Cook, and she says, "It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Kent and the 45th Annual Kent Cornucopia Days celebration with a multitude of activities, entertainment, and fun for the whole family. From its roots in hops and lettuce farming to aerospace and the high-tech manufacturing, Kent has come a long way since its incorporation, with nearly 124,000 residents, making it the 6th largest city in Washington and home to a culturally fluent population who collectively speak 137 different languages."
And our very first group coming up down the parade line to open the parade for us is the I-Corp Honor Guard. The U.S. Army I-Corp Honor Guard is led today by Sergeant Rowland. The I-Corp Honor Guard serves the elite role of training all other honor guards for all other units at Joint Base Lewis McChord. Annually, they perform about 100 community events, including parades in the Pacific Northwest.
Read that. The U.S. Army I-Corps Honor Guard is led today by Sergeant Rowland. We are excited, and look at how sharp they look.
And behind the I-Guard, we have the Kent Police Honor Guard coming down. They're a ceremonial unit most associated with military as well as paramilitary organizations such as the Kent Police Department, and their primary role is to provide funeral honors for fallen comrades. They're just right there, they are, the Kent Police Honor Guard. They have all of their different flags.
So here we have the American Legion Kent Post 15 Honor Guard. The American Legion's Kent Post 15 Honor Guard provides the final military honors war veterans at Tahoma National Cemetery. Marching with the American Legion Honor Guard are the American Legion Auxiliary and the Sons of American Legion.
And we can all see the fire truck. They always are a part of our parade, and it looks like they're all cleaned up and ready to go for Kent. Looks like we have quite a crowd today. The kids are getting excited. Here comes that truck.
And behind our Kent Police Fire Department truck, we have the Grand Marshal and President Award flyers coming. And the Greater Kent Historical Society brings us the King and Queen of Kent Cornucopia Days right behind them. I think we have some of our local Girl Scout troops carrying the signs for us as well. So right behind them in that gorgeous car, the Kent Cornucopia Days 2016 King and Queen are Tom and Margie O'Connell. And they're right behind our Girl Scouts. Tom O'Connell is the 92-year-old patriarch of the family. His family roots go back more than 140 years in the Kent Valley. Tom and his wife Margie, now 91 years old, live on the same 30-acre family farm that had been worked by his grandfather, an Irish immigrant, since 1872, and his father since 1950.
And this is a fun one. This is our beat baseball team. It's a modified and adaptive version of Americans' favorite pastime. Players listen to a beeping softball to field, hit, and run the audible base pylons. The sport has been around since 1976 and features a 30-team league a blind baseball team from across the country. The Kent Lions has been a proud sponsor of this team since its inception here in the Seattle area. We've watched them play, and it's pretty impressive how they follow that ball around.
That's really impressive. Play ball. And then right behind them we have the Cornucopia Days float carrying Miss Cornucopia, Wiley Bowen. She just graduated from Kent Meridian High School this June, and she'll receive a $3,000 scholarship from the Kent Lions Foundation for winning the competition. Also, Lexi Morton, the other Royal Princess, Sabrina Hag, Royal Princess, and Tara Hoffig, all Royal Princesses from our Kent community. So congratulations to all of them receiving scholarship funds from the Kent Lions Foundation. And the float looks great too. It's a lot of fun. We remember that float, right, Mithula?
Oh yeah, of course.
And right behind the Miss Kent Cornucopia is the Kent Lions president, Leland Mullins. He is president for this year, and he's been extremely busy helping with this parade, as well as the chief person that builds our float. Nice job, Leland.
And the Commodores are coming down the way. The Seattle Seafair Commodores with Neil Christensen and First Lady Anne at the helm. They're the official Goodwill ambassadors representing the city of Seattle and the Seattle Seafair Festival, with activities all throughout the summertime, including Kent Cornucopia Days. The Commodores have been active for over 60 years, and their main focus is supporting Seattle Seafair and raising money for women's scholarships. The Commodores are very proud of their motto, anchored in the community.
And it looks like behind them we have a variety of seafair princesses and royalty from around the greater Seattle area.
So we have Miss Seafair 2015-2016, Nella Kwan. Another one of our Seafair princesses. Brittany Hampton in that Corvette. She's a scholarship program for women recipient. Looks like they're all Corvettes actually. So our next Corvette coming through, we have Alejandra Ramirez.
This is exciting. I don't think people really realize how many scholarship programs there are out there, and this is just one of them. Kent Lions has their scholarship program, which both of these ladies got to take advantage of, and now we see these ladies with their opportunity to reach out and do something in our community.
It's also been really fun to meet all of the different women throughout the years who have received the Miss Cornucopia Days scholarship and talk to them about their experiences growing up in the same community as me. I was at Miss Cornucopia a number of years ago, and so it's very fun to come back and see the new generation in the community and the types of activities that they're doing and the schools that they're going to. It's a very strong program. Recommend applying for it. It's a $3,000 scholarship, which go a long way these days.
Yeah.
So ladies, how did you apply for your Kent Cornucopia scholarships?
Well, my mom found it in the newspaper. I said, oh, that would be great. And it was a really cool experience to get to work with the Lions Club. The requirements for the program the year that I did it were a speech for the Lions Club, the amount of community service that you're involved in, just a really, really great program.
So this next group coming up is special to my heart. It is part of the Dragon Boat group in the greater Seattle area. We had one team. The first group is from Tacoma Dragon Boat Association. They are our honorary Grand Marshals this year. They participated in a Fuzhou Tacoma Sister Cities event in Fuzhou, China. There were 26 of us who traveled to China this last June, participated in a dragon boat race way beyond what we expected. And right behind them is the WAM, Washington Area Masters. We had a coach from the Saki team out of Seattle put together this group, and they participated in several dragon boat events last year. Then they turned around and qualified to go to an international competition. So they went to Adelaide, Australia, and competed for the United States. They did an awesome job. If you're interested, Google dragon boating. You'll find it's a lot of fun for your community.
It's a lot of fun. They did a huge race yesterday on Lake Meridian. It's a lot of fun to watch all those pretty boats. Right behind them, we have the Pacific Northwest Drum Line. They sound fantastic. I think everyone's getting up and dancing now. They're a newly formed drumming program that targets community teens ages 10 to 17 years old who have an interest or passion for the art of drumming, choreography, and performance. The group was founded in 2008 by Mrs. Kimberly Stelly and Christopher Patton. Its mission is to promote self-respect, unity, and understanding of life's opportunities through music and leadership.
Okay, so now I have the Cornucopia group on the stage dancing. They kind of like the music. Enjoy.
It's hard to believe that's 10 through 17-year-olds.
I know, right? They're also professional.
Nice job. We're glad to have them here.
Their founder, Miss Kimberly Studdy, is a graduate of Garfield High School, returned to her alma mater in 2008 and discussed her vision with Mr. Clarence A. Cox, who could also see the vision, where they made this drumline team possible.
Alright, up next we have our mayor, Suzette Cook, and she's serving her third term as mayor. She was elected in 2005, re-elected in 2009, and re-elected in 2013. So as mayor, she served as CEO for 650 local government employees that cover a population of 124,000 and 34 square miles. So Kent Cornucopia Days is always the high point of the summer, and Mayor Cook appreciates everyone for coming out to celebrate this fabulous festival. And special thanks to the Kent Lions Club for yet another great event this year.
Now we have some city council members. First up is City Council President Bill Boyce. He was first elected to the City Council in January 2011. He currently chairs the Economic and Community Development Committee and serves on the Operations Committee. He also represents the city on the Lodging and Tax Advisory.
We also have Dana Ralph, Les Thomas, Tina Badell, Brenda Fincher, and Jim Berrios. I think they're going to go hit 18 holes after this too, down at the golf course.
Well, definitely if the weather holds, golfing wouldn't be a bad thing to do since we have a golf course right here in Kent. We don't even have this one. So it looks like we've got an award for the Novelty Unit Award, and it's a chic community here in the state of Washington.
They are dressed beautifully today. They are carrying the flags down the parade way. They're carrying their plaques proudly in the front too. Those are their plaques for winning Novelty Unit Award. And they have great dancers.
I love how the little kids are so excited to spread their culture through Kent.
Well, and I have worked with the Kent School District for years, and there's 134 different languages spoken in the Kent School District.
Yeah.
And this is just one group that represents a culture that Kent is proud of. They're carrying American flags. Very
The sword
nice.
dancing is really impressive.
Yes.
And they have quite a system coming from that truck there.
In all age groups.
And behind them we have Santiago Ramos for Congress. Santiago believes we need a congressman that will work on income equality, minimum wage, workers' rights, women's rights, fight for equal rights, including equal pay for women, protect our environment, make our colleges more affordable, protect Social Security and Medicare, comprehensive immigration reform, and serve as a champion for our communities. He has the endorsement of the Congressman Adam Smith, Representative Pat Sullivan, and the 47th District Democrats, the sole endorsement of the King County Democrats, among many others.
All right, the princesses of Elegance range from the ages of 5 to 12 years old. These young ladies are active in their community, helping the shut-in, feeding and clothing the homeless.
And it's always cute to see the very littlest of the girls right there in that front line trying to keep up. But it looks like the young ladies behind him are trying to keep up with the little girls.
And they actually have two groups. They have the Princesses of Elegance and the Ladies of Elegance out today. The Princesses are their younger team. And they are going to do their routine in front of the stand now.
When I think of the hours this must take to get this choreographed and put together for an event like this, it's very impressive. These ladies work very, very hard.
And we have quite a few drill teams usually in the Cornucopia Days Parade, and they have the best costumes. They're trying to outdo themselves every year. They look so cute. The coaches of the Princesses team are Lachey Phillips, Veronica Warren, Apollonia Washington, and Josephine Gonzalez.
Ooh, look at that.
That's impressive.
Look at that.
Mini athletes, that's what these ladies are, mini athletes.
So now the Ladies of Elegance are walking right behind the Princesses. And the Ladies of Elegance range from ages 13 to 18 years old. These young ladies are active in the community, tutoring their sisters' team, the younger gals, and performing for various charities. And they've been a member of Kent Cornucopia Days before and Seafair. Their coaches are Jasmine Johnson, Shanika Baker, Suzette Baker, and Heavenly Curtis. And they also have their own drum line.
That's pretty
They sound
impressive.
great.
5 drums, 6. Now, you know when the parade is happening, there's other things going on down here at Kent Cornucopia. We had the crowning yesterday, we've got a street fair going on, and we got food vendors, some pretty good food out there if you want to come down. The The event is open until 5 o'clock tonight.
And now we have friends of Doug Basler. Doug Basler is a candidate for Congress in the 9th District. Do you want safety and security for our nation, families, and neighborhoods? How about good jobs and a strong economy? These are some of the issues that Doug is passionate about. Go to dougbasler.com or find Doug on Facebook.
Now it looks like we have a group for Mr. Newman. David Keenan.
And Anthony Guy.
So yes, the politicians do come out. They want your support. Read about them, learn about them, and then vote with your conscience.
All right, up next we have the Kent Food Bank and Emergency. Kent Food Bank is a nonprofit in Kent operating in 2 locations. The Kent Food Bank services low-income families and individuals looking for food and clothing 5 days a week. Donations are greatly appreciated and accepted at the food banks and on our website, kentfoodbank.org.
You have the American Red Cross is a nonprofit humanitarian organization that provides relief to those affected by disasters and helps people across the nation to prevent, prepare for, and respond to emergencies. Residents in Washington are supported by more than 5,000 volunteers who mobilize relief to families affected by disasters and provide training in life-saving first aid.
Now we have Tina Orwell coming down the parade line. Tina serves our community in the state legislature. She has helped homeowners, supported veterans, and is making sure every student has a path for success. As the vice chair of the House Public Safety Committee, she is working to keep our community safe. And behind Tina, we have Brooke Valentine for state representative. Friends of Brooke Valentine, a lively group of community members who are working to elect her to the House of Representatives in the 47th District. Don't forget to vote.
All right, and we have a horseless carriage replica group, and these horseless carriage replicas are made from plants, not kits. They have riding lawnmower engines and transmissions.
These are so cool. I want one to cruise around in. I'm trading in my car for a horseless carriage replica.
Look at those umbrellas.
I like the dress in period costumes. They look like they're having a good time.
All right, we have the Electronet's Butterfly Drill Team, Seattle's favorite high-energy drill team. The Electronet's high-energy drill team and the drum squad have been under the direction of Dorothy Worth and her daughter, Benita, since 1980. This team is designed to impose a structure value system to drills and life skills through physical and educational involvement in the Pacific Northwest. All the team members must maintain a GPA of 2.75 and 50 hours of community service. The Electronets have captured many spectators with their high energy, electrifying, and head snapping quick time drill that is very eye-catching. The team awards placed them first in our very own Seafair Torchlight Parade in 2014.
So the butterflies are their younger group, and they have another group called the His Steppers. The Electronics High Steppers drill team and drum squad. Their theme is drills and skills. Their mission is to give youth a positive alternative to the lures of the street. Seattle's favorite high-energy drill team, the Electronics High Steppers drill team and drum squad, have been under the direction of Dorothy Worthy and her daughter Bettina since 1980.
Oh, how much fun is that?
They're dancing down the entire parade line all day.
They don't have to worry about getting their 10,000 steps on Fitbit. They probably already got it. And behind them we have another group that looks pretty energetic. It's the West Coast Country Heat. Come out and see us perform this year at the Xfinity Courtyard stage during the fair, as well as the Lee Bryce, Jared Neiman, and Vince Gill concerts during September 2nd through September 4th.
They're
So now
line
we got-
dancing all the way down.
Yeah, and they're going to get their 10,000 steps plus in too. So now let's see what they do in front of the judges' reviewing stand. They're setting up for something. Here we go. I could do that.
I wish.
You can at the Xfinity Courtyard stage. Looks like they have some fun concerts planned.
And I said gals, but it's guys and gals.
Nothing happening.
Oh, something's gonna happen here. Flipped over and around. Whoops.
Wow, that was good.
Okay, you have to be in shape to do that. Nice job. Nice job.
All right, right behind them, we have Dolls and Gents drill team and drum line. The award-winning Dolls and Gents drill team and drum line is a nonprofit organization that is formed in October 2005. This season is a monumental one as they're celebrating their 10th anniversary under the direction of Makisa Jackson, Jamila Cage, and Phil Curry. The foundation of its organization stems from etiquette, humility, professionalism, respect, and pride in achievement.
This group's done quite a bit of travel too. They've performed in Oregon, California, Idaho, Chicago, and Washington, D.C.
You know, the one thing I think about when I see this kind of activity is it's the commitment from the parents that make it all worth it. These kids work hard, their parents support them, and the community supports them.
Their catchy uniforms and show-stopping moves accompanied by the rhythm from the gents will definitely keep you smiling.
They actually have two drill teams. The dolls and gents and the baby dolls are their youngest group.
I see a lot of little girls in the audience looking at these guys with a little bit of envy. Probably looking forward to the day when they can participate.
Congressman Adam Smith just went by too. Proudly represents the 9th Congressional District in Congress, where he works to ensure everyone has access to high-quality education, transportation, and health care.
We now have the dolls drill team. And they're going to perform. There we go.
Of the Royalty Drill Team and the Royal Elite Performing Arts Ensemble was performed to give youth and their families a positive way to grow and interact with their community, doing this through performing, mentoring, and community service, all while providing youth with their opportunity to develop physically, mentally, and keep sight of their mission and demonstrate excellence in the area of performing arts.
Sakura is the beauty on the left-hand side. She's got all of those coins on her outfit. Can you imagine how heavy that dress must be?
I'm still not sure how she's balancing that sword on her head.
Looking nice. Sakura's also the person who coordinates our entertainment for Kent Cornucopia. She's pretty involved in the local community, and that's always appreciated.
Behind our belly dancers, we have Washingtonians for Bryant. Bill Bryant is a lifelong Washingtonian. He's built a company that operates on both sides of the mountains. Bill's a chairman of BCI, a firm that helps farmers and agricultural companies export their crops. He's recognized as an innovative local government leader, a conservationist, and is our Republican candidate for Washington State Governor. With quite a few other folks out there too. We have Philip Yin for Lieutenant Governor, Marty McClenman for Lieutenant Governor.
Barry Knowles for State Representative. Bill Penwar for Lieutenant Governor.
There's a pretty loud group coming behind them.
Yes, they are.
And the Pirates of the Treasure Island. The Pirates of Treasure Island are a group of swashbuckling, squallowags, and sassy wenches led by a trusty captain. We are from a little-known island tucked away between the Grand Cayman and Jamaica. We set sail for friendly ports everywhere.
They're a unique parade and entertainment group in the Puget Sound area. They're out at a lot of seafair events. As an all-volunteer group, they do parades, parties, and corporate events, and even murder mysteries. You can join them, the Pirates of Treasure Island, on your next occasion. If you Google Pirates of Treasure Island, they're, again, a non-profit registered in the state of Washington. So the Daughters of Royalty Drill Team and Royal Drum Squadron coming up next. The Daughters of Royalty Drill Team and Royal Elite Performing Arts Ensemble was formed to give youth and their families a positive way to grow and interact with their community. Doing this through performing, mentoring, and community service, while providing youth with the opportunity to develop physically and mentally and keep sight of their mission to demonstrate excellence in the areas of the performing arts. They're right in front of the judges' booth now. Young ladies and gentlemen who participate in this ensemble love to perform, smile, and wow the crowd with their fancy drum beats, acrobatics, dance, cheer, and step moves. We're going to do all of these right now. Members who participate come from different schools, backgrounds, families, and more, and together the royal family ranges in age from 4 to 18 years old. Junior, pretty, and pretty princesses are ages 4 to 18 years old. Senior leading ladies are ages 11 to 18 years old. And the drum squad ranges from 7 to 18 years old. They're one of the bigger drum squads that we've seen. They sound great. And behind them, please welcome King County Judge Laurel Gibson. She's a lifelong resident of South King County, and Cornucopia Days is one of her own family traditions. Voting for judges is important, so look for her name at the end of your ballot.
So what we're going to do now is just take a few minutes, and I want to introduce you to the new Miss Cornucopia Court. We're going to invite them up on stage, and hopefully we can get the cameras to switch over to meet the ladies. They have finished their parade duties, and now they are going to visit with us for just a few minutes and let us know how this parade's going for them.
And here they are.
It's no easy task getting up on this stage. So behind me I have Miss Cornucopia, Wiley Bowen. She is a June graduate from Kent Meridian. So how's your day going today?
My day's going amazing.
All right, you're having a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the best part about it?
I think the kids, because they're always just so happy to see all of us, and they're just so genuinely ecstatic about everything. So I think that's what it is.
Okay, so the thing I'm most impressed with, and I'm going to ask this question, can I wear your crown just for a minute? Probably not.
Probably not.
That's okay, we'll just get close together. This is the Miss Cornucopia, and her court is here also. We have a Royal Princess, Lexi Morgan. We have Princess Sabrina Haig and Princess Tara Hoffing. Right here. So thank you very much, ladies, for joining us. This has been great.
Thank
What's
you.
the best part of your day?
Just seeing the little kids and being part of the parade, getting to see everyone smile. So good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your parade, ladies. All right. Now we can go back to the parade and see what's going on. We have a band. Impressive. It's one of the largest we've got in the parade today. Thank you. They're still going. Pretty impressive.
This is the Diva Upgrades drill team. They're an award-winning team established in January of 2011. Since then, the girls have shown their original style of drill throughout Washington State by performing in various parades as well as requested performances. The girls range between the ages of 7 and 14 years old, and they practice at Bitter Lake Community Center in North Seattle. The drill team, run by Renee Pierce and Tamika McCoy, and they're sponsored by the Lake City Vigilantes and the Lake Union Estuary. And the American Colleges of Karate are right behind them. And they're actually out of Auburn and Kent. They have a demonstration of their skills going on now. And they're out with parents and the kids that are enrolled in the karate classes at American Colleges of Karate.
They have locations in Auburn and Kent. Great way for kids to learn discipline and skills and patience. And now we have Kent Elementary's Stomp and Dance team. Is made up of 5th and 6th graders who attend Kent Elementary. With no previous dance experience, they practice during recess, before and after school. They also perform at local events. You, Me, We, Kent Arts Day, local basketball games at Shower Center, Kent Meridian High School assemblies, and their own school assemblies. They are coached by one of their 6th grade teachers, Denisha Sakudo, and who created this team in their school 13 years ago.
And this is their 13th Cornucopia Days Parade.
That's pretty impressive. So local kids having a good time. Thank you for the teachers who put this all together. They're getting their workout today too.
Sullivan for state representative. Pat Sullivan is running for state representative because he has a sincere commitment to making government more efficient, effective, and accountable. Pat is committed to working in a bipartisan manner, not gridlock and obstruction. He truly believes leadership means working with members of both parties to solve problems and not being afraid to say no to your friends. Pat would appreciate your vote in this year's election. He's going through shaking hands, meeting people in Kent today.
So behind him, we're going to be pretty excited. We have got the Top Band Award.
All right.
Sitting in one part of the parade, I always get kind of sad when like the marching bands and the ones with music leave, especially when they have a really good song going.
That's because you've been up here dancing on the stage during this whole thing, and that's what's fun about Kent Cornucopia Parade.
I can't believe the Seattle marching band was huge. There's so many kids out here. And I can hear the next band coming. So can Pat Sullivan's folks. They're starting to dance too. That would be the good part about marching next to the marching band.
That's right, you have a beat. You can see the streets are full. We've got the sun out. It's not raining. That's the best news we've had all day long.
So now I can please welcome the Gym and Star War marching band. And this marching band features members from the local Kent schools. The band is sponsored by Carly Stowell Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting young people in athletics and music. The band features a new theme every year, and this year's theme is Disney's Incredibles.
Oh my god! The pirates are here!
Okay, can you guess who just landed?
That's the group that you try to be not next to during the parade.
Honestly, I was kind of
Next
waiting
to
for
the
that
marching
one.
band, away from the pirate cannon.
But just before we have our pirates, we have... Well, we're going to watch Jam and Marching Band and enjoy that for a few minutes.
They sound great. A lot of brass instruments.
Alright, Alita School Democrat is running for Congress because she's passionate about strengthening our region through economic development, creating jobs, fighting for equality for all, and building sustainable 21st century infrastructure. We must develop and fund the cohesive infrastructure plan that will create jobs, increase productivity, and decrease carbon pollution.
And there's a scary group behind them. It's the Seattle Seafair Pirates. They don't mean to scare us. They're the scurviest pack of rogues ever to stain the seven seas, and they're led into battle this year by the king of all villainy, Seth Brown, Captain Kidd, 2016 at 17, and His Imperial Majesty Davy Jones, Lee Burns. In 1949, members of the Ale and Quail Society founded the Seattle Seafair Pirates and joined together with their community leaders to...
Okay, Melissa, I was going to forewarn you. All the pirates had their fingers over their ears.
I mean, I saw it coming, yet I was still
Seattle's
surprised.
first Seafair Festival. So they've been an integral part to every Seafair Festival. They're always there in a lot of the surrounding events of Seafair.
I mean, I look forward to it every year.
Every summer since 1950, the Seafair festivities have begun with the annual proclamation of Davy Jones's renewed warfare upon the upstart, so-called King Neptune.
Uh-oh, this guy's going to go after a little kid. Oh, we won't see what happens.
In due course, the city falls and the mayor hands over the keys to the city at the Pirates' Landing. The Seafair Pirates have triumphed again.
You just can't win. You just have to stay out of their way, I guess.
So they're an all-volunteer nonprofit organization, and they're made up of approximately 50 members of the greater Seattle community, ranging in age from 25 to 93, the oldest pirate. This highly energetic group of volunteers doesn't limit their events to just Seafair or the summertime. The pirates participate in parades and community events throughout the Pacific Northwest. Oh no, there's another one. They support many charities and neighborhood organizations. They make hospital visits, school and nursing home visits, and they participate in Make-A-Wish events and similar activities.
So up next, we have the Metropolitan Gymnastics, and there's a fun environment that encourages children from all ages to work and play hard. Their acknowledgement coaches offer classes for fun, professional summer camps, birthday parties, and special events. Come have some fun and check out all our men's and women's competitive equipment, trampolines, and massive foam pit.
They have a great gym. They've been in this community for a long time. I wonder how long actually they've been in business, but I've gone to Metropolitan Gymnastics quite a few times growing up in Kent with all of our gymnastics and cheerleading.
And where are they located?
Metropolitan Gymnastics, the location that I had been to is down. I thought that they had a location closer to Tukwila.
Okay. Well, I'm sure if anybody Googles them, they'll be able to find out. But these kids look like they're having a good time.
Back when I went there, I didn't drive myself.
So you really don't know. Oh, there's that. Those pirates, I don't know what we're going to do about them. And now you can see we've got Pam Pollock is running for the 33rd District State Representative position. She is a businesswoman running to make a difference. Her focus is on education, taxes, and traffic. Hopefully that means less traffic. Pam Pollock.
Coming down the line is the Benson Hill Cooperative Preschool. Their preschool is a non-profit preschool serving the Kent area for over 40 years, offering classes from birth to 5 years old. The school's philosophy is to encourage a child's growth and self-esteem through preschool activities and direct parental involvement. Please visit www.bensonhillcoop.org for more information about the Benson Hill Cooperative Preschool. And these are the Boeing Management and Association clowns.
So the award-winning Boeing Management clowns entertaining those in need of laughs throughout Puget Sound and beyond. Winner of last year's Kent Cornucopia Parade Spirit Award. Kids love those bubbles.
Trying to catch the bubbles, that's always a challenge. Oh, isn't she a cutie?
So here we have the committee to elect Barry Knowles, and he fights for education. This float has 14 of 21 Washington State symbols. Please remember to vote.
So what are all the symbols? I see the apple.
Washington apple. I guess the flag of Washington State. There's
I see like a little chick.
A bird?
A bird? Yeah.
A bird. I see the military. We have quite a few bases in the state of Washington.
Water. Oh, an orca.
Water.
Oh yeah.
Very
Like
nice.
little waves and orca, yeah.
I'm thinking of the rhododendron, but I don't see one. The gooey duck.
The gooey duck.
There's a song that we used to sing in elementary school about Washington. The gooey duck and the mountain range.
I missed that one. I missed that.
Washington,
Thank you, Melissa. We'll remember this.
Washington.
Okay, so that's Barry Knowles.
I think that's the gooey duck on the side.
Yeah, but maybe.
Well, and definitely the salmon.
Oh, and it says
Yeah.
Roll On Columbia, Roll On. That's the state folk song.
Can you sing that one for us?
I could try.
I'm impressed you know it.
Okay, so that was the committee to elect Barry Knowles. Little entertaining.
I like that they built a float.
I love it.
And then this is the Kent School District Nutrition Services. They serve meals at 40 schools, and during the summer, Nutrition Services employees prepare and serve free lunches for children at 38 sites around Kent and Covington, including apartments, parks, and other school programs. So they're out there making hot lunches for kids out.
Good work.
In the community, it happens.
All right, and we have Hargrove for House, and the Representative Mark Hargrove of the 47th Legislative District with his friends and family. If you see him around town, stop by and say hello. Let him know if there's anything he can do for you. He's honored to serve you in the legislature. He's been around shaking hands too.
Right behind them are the Washington Diamonds drill team. The Washington Diamonds are an award-winning drill team started in 2010. Ages 7 to 18 years together build a positive development team and build their community. Their mission is to come together and have fun while building skills, teaching respect for themselves and others, and fostering professionalism and giving back to the community.
And these young ladies are very sparkly. That's more sparkles than I've seen on any of the outfits so far.
I like the Seahawks colors.
Yes,
Yeah,
always.
definitely represent.
They should have had a Seahawk on the Washington float.
Yeah, for sure.
They look great.
Nice job, ladies.
They sound great too. There's only 3 drummers out there. They sound like a full band.
Nice routine. Very nice. Now we have Chris Vance. He's a former state legislature and King County councilman from Kent. As your Republican candidate for the U.S. Senate, Chris Vance will fight to change the broken system in Washington, D.C. Chris is joined today by his son Adam and the awesome crew of volunteers.
All right, right behind them we have Dance Expressions, and Dance Expressions is a dance studio located in Maple Valley. They offer a variety of dance styles, including ballet, tap, jazz, and hip hop.
So let's see what they'll do for us today. Well, I could see my granddaughter doing this. Very cute. Now it looks like we have the Best Community Award.
And that's Kent Multi-Care Clinic. Kent Multi-Care Clinic is located located at 222 State Avenue North. They have a family practice, OBGYN clinic, lab, x-ray, urgent care, occupational medicine, and behavioral health, all here to serve the city of Kent. So the gals with the banner right there walking for multi-care, right in front of the float.
And look at that float. That's really pretty colorful. Oh, here comes our train. Can you hear it in the background?
I didn't realize that the float was from multi-care.
I know,
That's
right?
a really cool float. It's really pretty. They have
Love the mascot.
hot air balloon. And their motto is "Let's grow together to build a healthy community." So that's their garden growing. Very cute. And the Western Washington Girl Scouts are behind them.
The Girl Scouts' mission is building girls of courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place. They build strong friendship, make their own decisions as a team, give back to their communities, earn money to travel, and participate in other rewarding activities. Stop by their booth in the Kids Zone for more information, or go to www.girlscoutsww.org and to learn more.
And we want to do a shout out to the Girl Scouts because they help us in this parade. They're sometimes the people that carry all the banners in and around the parade route, and we very much appreciate their volunteerism.
And we thank them for Girl Scout cookies, of course.
Of course.
Gotta love that.
Some Thin Mints would be nice about now.
The Latin dancing horses are behind them, and this is one of my favorite events in Kent Cornucopia Days every year. They have these beautiful horses. The Latin Dancing Horses of Washington is a nonprofit organization which helps rehabilitate dancing horses by doing so in the tradition of the equestrian community. So they're always out with their beautiful dresses, and their horses perform better than some of the kids out here today. I don't know how they train them to do this. I always wonder. I bet you could find out.
And the bio they submitted doesn't tell me how many horses there are, but it
are
goes
a
on for an
lot.
entire block. So you're going to see some pretty
There are like
impressive dancing here.
30 or 40 horses. This is
Amazing.
impressive. And there's, of course, we thank the volunteers clean up after the horses. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. They look so pretty. They have the hair done on the horses.
How did they get the hair done?
Look at the.
Well, having had a daughter in 4-H and having horses for about 15 years, I know what it takes to take care of a horse and to train a horse, to teach him how to do these kind of things. It's very impressive.
There are probably 40 horses.
For sure.
And they have a band.
Well, that's how the horses keep time.
We also have some videos from the street fair, so we're going to take a look at what's going on down there off of the parade route for a few minutes. So
There we
this
go.
is all downtown, what's been going on all weekend. We have vendors from around the area with all different kinds of goodies, things for sale, information.
We even have two of our vendors that we have at our local farmers market, which is every Saturday during June, July, and August. And they have vegetables and fruits. I talked to Mike this morning, and he almost sold out everything on Friday and Saturday. Downtown we also have a food court that's really pretty impressive with a lot of good food that maybe Multicare wouldn't suggest you eat, but you would enjoy it. So now let's go back to those horses, because we even have more horses.
Everything in moderation. I'm going to definitely get a scone or elephant here before I leave. And if you walked the entire parade route,
Yes.
you've earned one.
And sitting here is a lot of work, Melissa. I think you should do that. Methula and I will eat healthy.
Yeah.
Maybe there's corn on the cob with a little butter.
A little bit.
And so again, this is Latin dancing horses. It sounds like from the crowd squeals that they're enjoying the horses and the riders as they go by.
I'm impressed too. There's some really young kids that are riding the horses. They seem to know what they're doing.
They're so comfortable on the horses too. So confident.
And right behind our Latin dancing horses are the red, white, and blue Republic Services, our local environmental partner providing recycling, compostable, and solid waste services to residents and businesses in the city of Kent.
But you know what? Just before them is Skyway Towing and Recovery.
The Skyway Towing and Recovery was founded in 1960 and has grown with the community and local communities over the last 55 years.
I like that. They're honking the horn at the person in front of them, and it's part of their own company. I can't believe we're coming to the end of the Kent Cornucopia Parade. They do like their horns.
I hope that's not my car.
Yeah, I had to look twice, make sure it wasn't mine.
If you're still thinking of coming down here, parking is not bad. I found a really good parking spot easily. Come down and before the parade ends, or the festival closes at 5 today, so there's still a little bit of time.
And it's not raining. Come down and enjoy the atmosphere. Lots of people downtown. It's fun seeing people wave at us and smile as they walk by. But yeah, this parade is almost in the books. And we want to be sure and thank all the participants that come out for this parade and participate in all the events of Kent Cornucopia. We've had a soccer meet this week that have had young kids from all over the area participating at multiple ball fields. We have had a 5K run put on by the City of Kent. We had the Kent Lions Club and the Kent Dragon Boat Association put on dragon boat races up at Lake Meridian all day yesterday. And today we've got the parade and the rest of the fair and the food. So, Melissa, what was your best part so far?
My favorite thing about this whole weekend was getting to see all of the members of the Lions Club who work so hard every year to put this event together. We appreciate all of the great work that they do in the community here. Thank you. Wonderful to see you again.
Yes, it's fun to run into each other. Melissa occasionally comes and helps us at Winterfest, which is another one of our big events that we enjoy, giving back to the community that we serve. And then, what's your favorite part?
For me, it's definitely the dragon boat races. It's one of the coolest things I've got to see being part of the Kent Cornucopia Days, and I love coming here every year.
So we'd like to hear from you, the general public. What did you enjoy about Kent Cornucopia? What didn't you like? We always like constructive criticism because we're always trying to meet the needs of the city and our community that we serve, because Kent Lions we serve, and I think we do a pretty good job. This is one of the bigger festivals in the area, and it's all done by volunteers. After the parade is over today and the vendors start to close down, then we clean up the streets. And the city of Kent has told us multiple times that by the time we're finished, the streets are even cleaner than when we came. So I think that's about it.
Well, thanks everybody for watching the parade today and for coming out to enjoy the city of Kent and the festival and everything that we have down here in the valley.
And thank you, ladies, for joining me. It's always nice to be amongst the royalty, because once you are royalty at Kent Cornucopia, you come back and you're still royalty.
Well, thank you.
All right,
Always
thank you
a
so
pleasure.
much.
It always is a pleasure.
All right, and thank you, City of Kent, for everything that you do to support this event.